Cleveland, Jacksonville. Really another game. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, run the ball, just run. And that's pretty much the game plan. They were able to, keep the lead.
Speak up, bro.
That was it. Oh, I said run. We already know this. That's the only way that you keep. That's the only way that the Browns gonna win. Is you running the ball and keep the way to take a will with it.
Yeah, man, that running game is they got that type of running game that you can ride them in the playoffs, man. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting to see who they can do, what they can do in the playoffs. Faker Wilfield had a 258-yard day, which is about average. But Jarvis Landry, Nicholas Chubb, what's the boy name who smacked the white girl? Kareem Hunt. It's gonna be hard to beat these dudes. They filled with talent. They finally got a coach. I personally believe they could get a Jameis Winston if they can get one of these dudes coming off the scrap heap. Hell, Derek Carr. As long as you get somebody who ain't gonna throw the ball away, this is gonna be a hard team to beat. I don't trust Baker Mayfield, and part of it is because I don't like Skip Bayless. But the other part is, anytime you're a gambler in college, when you had interceptions in the Big 12, I'm looking at you crazy because they ain't even playing no defense out there. So, the Denver game. Well, let's not even talk about it. Let's not. We don't need to talk about. Y'all want to talk about the Rams game?
That was pretty impressive by the 49ers. I mean, they did have a lot of people, a lot of players come back from injury and COVID, of course, like that. I was actually impressed by this. I had the Rams winning because I thought the Rams was, I thought the defense was some world beaters, but they got pushed around quite a bit for a while. But I thought the 49ers were making it work. Win.
But yeah, man, I think that was a good coaching by Shanahan, man. I have to give him his props on that. Man. It was either good coaching or they just came out and the Rams was just not prepared for that game.
I think it's a little bit of both. Because let's not forget it was a whole bunch of turnovers. The 49ers, let's not forget this too. The 49ers was in the Super Bowl last year. And they were in the Super Bowl to the last minute. They had a bunch of injuries. Again, just like the Raiders and the Falcons game, I think this was a trap game. You walk into this, and then bam. And next thing you know, you're in a fight. But by the time you realize you're in a fight, they kicking you in the face. And that's what the 49ers did, and the Rams. Jason Goff is another Rudy who's stealing. Jason Goff, Carson Wentz, Baker Mayfield, Tannehill, and a few other quarterbacks in the National Football League need to be playing in a mask that has nothing to do with COVID. It has everything to do with their stealing. This is the game that everybody was talking about, everybody was looking forward to. Help me understand why don't nobody want to bury our homie Tom Brady. I'm listening.
I'll make it simple for you. Because he got the empty yards, the empty calories, as we call them. Because as far as the goes, the game was open in the first quarter. We all know that. If you saw it, you know what happened. Tyreek Hill, they were hitting Mahomes. They had, 200 yards in the first quarter, first half? Yep. They obviously put up the gas. At that point, it was more so, okay, we're not going to lose the game type of thing. But by them being such a high-powered team, it's like, we don't have to keep scoring. We can just keep the ball away from it. So it's like, that's more so what we did. But Tom Brady, wasn't on point at all. He's not sharp anymore. We understand he's getting old. I mean, shit, the defense plays revenge. So like I said, not to lose towards the end of the game, and things opened up for him.
And you know what Tom Brady looked like, man? You know when you have those pitchers that start off the year super hot, like those pitchers that be up in age, like Cole Hamels that year with the Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting towards the end of the year, and that body and that wear and tear is starting to show.
I agree.
Now it's up to the coach to say, hey, we got Ronald Jones, who I don't know, for some reason they just neglect to run the ball. So they neglect to run the ball. But that team not going to go far if they have a balanced attack. That seems like they've been on the team.
You breaking up, bro? You breaking up?
It seems like since AD been on the team, shit, they've been looking lost, man.
You can't deny since Antonio Brown showed up, it is something different going on. But I think the problem is, for one, I'm gonna say 50% of it. I agree. I think we said this earlier. 50% of it is coaching, but I was just being funny earlier. But Tom Brady ain't got it no more. I said this 2 years ago. Tom Brady ain't got it no more. The analogy I used is once upon a time, Tom Brady was Wolverine. Now he Logan. Still a bad motherfucker, but he can't do it the way he used to. And he don't want to get hit. He's never wanted to get hit. And once you start putting that wood to him, he fizzled. But they still want to. It's just like at the end of Brett Favre's career. They want to send him out there, and he was nope.
And that's the one thing I will quote Stephen A. Smith on. I never do that. And I remember, I think it was talking about the Giants in HBK. You know, they had a tap dancing in the backfield like Gregory Hines. So yes, he was scared then. So when they was getting to him, when you put a licking on Brady, he had a phone.
I mean, history tell you that, man. Early in his career, when the Steelers was putting that heat on him, middle of his career and late in his career, when the Ravens put the heat on him, at the end of his career, when Denver was putting the heat on him, you put that heat on him, he don't do that Tom Brady thing. Yeah, but
you know what, man? When you claim to coach off, when you think about those years, wow.
He said, "Give me some attention."
About those New England years, man, when that dude wasn't being touched, I know he like, shit, man. I wish I could go back to that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? Microwave said the corners are kind of suspect. No doubt. But if Tom Brady was the Tom Brady, as you even stated earlier in the program, Microwave, he got more talent than anybody in football. So this should have been a 48-45 game. This should have been a 48-45 game. And it's not.
Like that Rams.
Right.
That was on Monday night that one year.
Right. That's what this should have been. And
that's what I expected to see.
Exactly. So I ain't cutting no slack, Microwave. I understand. And I know you I listen to your show. You don't cut people slack. But I'm not putting it on the defense. If you ain't shooting it out.
You know, I have to agree with him. I was agreeing with him on the show the other day. That defense was suspect as hell.
Okay. Big Illinois. So why wasn't it a shootout? Why wasn't this, as Joe stated, why wasn't this that Rams Kansas City game 2 years ago, Patrick Mahomes' first year start, when the last person with the ball won? Because when your defensive coordinator is trash, or your defense is trash, and you got Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and the whole host of characters, and Patrick Mahomes got Hill and his crew, y'all supposed to shoot it out because the defensive coordinator don't know what he's doing, right? I'm listening.
Actually, the defense been playing decent. It's just some cornerbacks, man. I guess I don't know, man.
Yeah, but like Microwave, Brady watched. If the defense, because we and you and Microwave and Joe and everybody else in the chat room and everybody else in the universe listening to this, understand that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers DBs, only thing they got is Winfield or Winston. The rest of them dudes, they should be riding shotgun with a bunch of them quarterbacks we named earlier because they're stealing. But if Brady is who he's supposed to be, they're supposed to have been that Dan Marino, Dan Fouts, Drew Brees, Dan Marino, Jason Buster-ass Golf, Mahomes. That's what they're supposed to be.
That's what I thought it was going to be. I ain't going to lie to you. I thought it was going to be like 35 to
Right.
20, 28 games or something like that.
And that's see, I'm not accusing you of this, but because you just having a conversation. But this is what I be saying when I say people let Brady off the hook. Because you and Microwave, even though Microwave said it and you said it too, but people keep saying what my man Bruce Arians ain't doing. People keep saying what's his name? What's the defense coordinator? Used to be the head coach of the Jets. We know who I'm talking about. We keep bringing him up, but at the end of the day, let's be honest. Okay, watch this. Let's be honest. If I would have told you Friday night, I'ma guarantee you that the Kansas City Chiefs are only going to score 27, you'd have took that bet. You'd have said Tampa Bay gonna win then. So that's why I got to call the man. I don't know. I haven't been watching. I usually watch Get On Up, but for whatever reason I ain't been listening to it or watching it or whatever. I usually tune into that. But I did watch a little bit of Rewind, and Chris Mortensen talked about the defensive coordinator. Chris Mortensen talked about Bruce Arians. But this is what I want to know. Watch this, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. In the Super Bowl, Tom Brady down 24-3. He's down 27-3. They win like 34-27. Tom Brady saved the day. Skip Bayless, he shooted out against Microwave's Philadelphia Eagles, and it was the defense fault that they lost. I don't understand how folks is living on both sides of this fence. That's bogus. Todd Bowles, thank you, Mike. RC. How is it Todd Bowles and Belichick fault when a team jump out to a big league and they shut them down, but it's Brady's fault when they win? I don't think that's fair, man.
I don't know why I was about to call that brother Todd Phillips.
I couldn't think if RC wouldn't have wrote his name in there, man, I would have never thought of his name, because I was finna call him anything but Todd Bowles. I was finna call him the manager of Rocky or something. I don't know. Throw in the damn towel. But why don't nobody blame Brady? Why is it never Brady's fault?
Because, man, the GOAT, man.
Yeah, the GOAT. It's his fault they lost.
Because it's everybody else's fault. Because
no, I'm being dead serious.
They should have been. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say because as he's cemented in everybody's mind as him being the best quarterback to ever play the game, they don't want to find out his flaws. Like, think about it. When we saw Michael Jordan come back and was in the Wizards uniform, he was still Michael Jordan, but he wasn't that guy. And it's like he gave me excuses like they always say, "Oh, we forget them last 2 years." Why? We saw him out there. Like, why are you trying to save him? Like, they always say, "You healthy enough to get out there and play? You should play your best." And your best is not what it was.
Because I don't know, man. I guarantee y'all this. If anybody, you could have went to any betting person on earth and said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to hold the Kansas City Chiefs to 27 points. I give you that 27 points if you give me 8. And the average betting man would have said, I'll give you 3. Shout out to Microwave. Jordan didn't get that pass that Brady get. He didn't, because everybody was enjoying homie